Welcome, guys. I am just getting set up. Welcome. How do I pin myself? There we go. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to use the chat feature, or you could even like raise your hand. Sometimes it's easier to explain your question rather than type it out. I'm going to wait a minute or two for people to join. I'm actually going to run upstairs because Connor is going to be home from camp in a minute and I'm going to hide. So hopefully you guys are feeling good. Would love to know where you're calling from, or let me know one of your biggest wins so far these 4 weeks. Sorry, I'm just sneaking upstairs to my room away from Connor when he comes home, and baby Elle, I suppose. Much better. Okay. All right. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. We usually get about 5 people that come in live, even though this is a group of 20 of you. There we go. Look at that lighting. Beautiful in my room. Okay. So while I wait for a few more people to hop on, I'm going to kind of just go over, just review a few things that we've been doing and answer a few questions that I've been getting consistently in the group. This is also for anybody that's watching the replay. A lot of people are having trouble hitting their carbs. Remember, this is not a low carb program. We do eat low carb intentionally on Mondays and Tuesdays, but long term, it's not supposed to be low carb every day. Welcome, Tiffany. So a lot of the clients in our group and previous clients that I've had have struggled to hit their carbs. One of the tricks and tips is to always include carbs in every meal or snack. And when you think of carbs, I'm not talking about pizza crust or bread. It's fruit, oatmeal, quinoa, potatoes. You know, you could even do popcorn, something that is going to be not obviously a fat or a protein in every meal is important when we are trying to hit our carb goals. I find personally that when I eat low carb, I am more likely to crave sugar. And so I really struggle on days that I eat low carb to not eat sugar, which obviously is a carb. So just a few tips and tricks. Someone asked me about protein the other day. Some of my favorite protein sources to break my fast would be eggs, chicken sausage in the morning on Mondays and Tuesdays. I almost always do that when I'm really trying to be good with the program. And I hate the word good and bad. I mean, when I'm trying to hit my targets on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'll focus on eggs and chicken sausage to break my fast. A regular macro day, I might be having a smoothie with protein powder, or sometimes I even just will break from eating breakfast and just go right into lunch, have a big grain bowl, big salad, things like that. And then dinner's obviously a protein, anything from steak, chicken on the grill lately, fish, salmon, things like that. And then I'll roast up some potatoes or make a quinoa salad, side of roasted veggies. All right, let's get into what we're going to talk about week 4. All right, you've put everything together. We are intermittent fasting. We are practicing the 16-8 protocol, or maybe you're doing a 15-9, maybe you're still doing 12-12. I'm okay with whichever version you're choosing. And remember that every day doesn't have to be the exact same. Yes, the goal is 15 or 16, depending if you're nursing or not. But if you find that you're hangry and you're not feeling great, then break it earlier. I'm okay with that. Okay. Your body is going to adapt to how much you ate yesterday. It's going to adapt to how much you exercised. So don't be a slave to the clock. You just want to make sure that you're hitting a minimum of 12 hours in order to see progress. If you hit to that 16, you're going to see progress a little bit quicker. If it's a little bit less, it's a little bit slower, but that doesn't mean that progress isn't going to happen. Just don't expect the overnight success that you would see on some type of a keto diet. This is supposed to be a marathon. It's supposed to be long-term. This program is supposed to be sustainable and something that you can do long-term, and why I love it and why I've been doing it for 2.5, 3, is it 2.5, almost 3 years? It's been a long time. And it's like the longest I've ever done a single program. One of the other things is hopefully now you're combining your HIIT workouts with your low carb days and your strength days with your more carb heavy days, your regular macro days, and that we are eating whole foods and we are eliminating a lot of the processed foods that maybe we were eating. Let's be honest, it's summer. I have had more potato chips the past 2 weeks than I did in the entire year. So remember, this is supposed to be sustainable. It's supposed to be realistic. So if potato chips on the beach bring you joy, put them into your macros, track them. Okay. Potato chips are really not processed. So maybe they don't have the best fats for us. And they are fried, but this is, again, is supposed to be something that is sustainable long-term that fits your lifestyle. So if having potato chips on the beach is something that is going to bring you joy, like it does for me, then do it. Just don't eat the entire huge bag and have a new bag every day. Most of you probably do that. So this week we introduce a new tool. So in the Faster Way, we have all these different tools. I just mentioned the ones that you guys already learned and you're implementing. The new one that we learned this week is the 24-hour fast. This is optional in my groups. I personally have not done them because I've always been nursing or trying to conceive. So if you are nursing, pregnant, or trying to conceive, you're going to skip this. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. But this is just another tool that we add to our index library of tools that we use from to make progress and see success. And it's the 24-hour fast. It sounds a lot scarier than it actually is. It starts Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for most people, and it ends on Thursday night at 7 p.m. So you actually eat on Thursday. You eat after 7 p.m. when you break your fast. So number one, why do we do this? Like I said, this is another tip and trick to use. It's really tapping into those fat stores, those reserves, so that we can burn more fat for fuel if weight loss is your goal. It also has long-term health benefits outside of just appearances. Intermittent fasting has been studied, and a lot of the studies are based on alternate day fasting. And this type of extended fasting has really great benefits for our blood sugar, also helping reduce disease, also with things like cognitive function. For me personally, I'm always nursing or trying to conceive, and fasting for 24 hours is just not in the cards for me. I believe in the benefits and I don't believe that it is harmful. And all of my clients that do it say they see awesome results with it and that it's not as hard as it sounds. But for me, it just doesn't fit my current lifestyle. I'm not going to be able to parent and have my patients. I'm just a hangry person, and Tommy, Connor, Nick, and Al will not like me by the end of the day. But the tips and tricks to do it are to drink plenty of water, to stay busy, but most importantly, to hit your macros on Wednesday. I have a lot of clients who unintentionally could probably do this 24-hour fast without even trying. Most clients go into it saying, all right, I'm just going to see how long I can go. And they aim for the 16 hours. The next thing they know, they're at hour 20 and they're like, oh my God, I can do this. And, I would say probably 50% of them make it to 24 hours. And a lot of them, I shouldn't say a lot of them, I would say 90% of those that try it and do it, they say that they have no problems hitting their goal. When you break your fast, you're not going to hit your macros. You are just going to have a balanced, normal meal that you would anyway. And then you're going to forget that you had it. I love the intermittent fasting period because I feel like I have laser-like focus. You will not exercise on your 24-hour fast. If you do take supplements, we recommend giving your body a day to just take a break. The real reason why this is helpful and helpful and beneficial is, remember when we all were doing those juice cleanses, those juice fasts, this extended 24 hours of giving your digestion complete digestive rest really allows your body to put place an emphasis on doing other functions other than just digesting food and using it for energy. So our body is constantly working. And when we eat, our body's first thing to do is break down that food, use it for, convert it for energy so that we obviously can carry out what we need to do every day, and then deliver all the nutrients where they go and all that stuff. Your body obviously does other things. And so when it doesn't have to worry about digesting, it can really get rid of some of the stuff that our body no longer needs. And that's kind of where that reduces the disease comes from. So I recommend trying it. If you're not nursing and if you are not trying to conceive, I recommend trying it. The reason why I don't recommend it if you're nursing or trying to conceive is that really fluctuating your caloric intake can affect your cycle predictability. And if you're trying to conceive, I don't want to be to blame for that, missing that window of opportunity, especially if you've had any trouble in the past. For me, I never had any issues getting pregnant while doing intermittent fasting, and most of my clients don't either. I have had so many pregnant clients. Amanda, our CEO, she has been pregnant on the program many times. And so she's now obviously postpartum, but that's why you haven't seen her very much, because she's on her maternity leave. But I don't believe that intermittent fasting affects your fertility or your cycle in a negative way. If anything, it's going to make it more predictable. But if we're taking a 24-hour fast, sometimes it can move the window of fertility a little bit. So that's why I don't recommend it if you're trying to conceive, or if you're not trying to get pregnant. Maybe be aware of that with intermittent fasting if you're not actually using proper planning tools to help you not get pregnant. And if you're nursing, I don't recommend it because you need all those calories to produce milk. So that's why that. And if you've ever had an unhealthy relationship with food, maybe you had an eating disorder, or maybe you didn't have an eating disorder, but you are on the verge, you can also skip it too. That being said, I recommend trying it, give it a try, and let me know how you did. Sarah wrote in, she is calling in from Texas, and her biggest win is the consistency with the strength workouts since she's a cardio junkie. I absolutely love that win, Sarah, because I too was a cardio junkie. And I always tell all of my clients, I am the leanest when I do the least amount of cardio. 100%. And I really credit that to being cardio just makes me hungry. And then you eat so that you can do more cardio, and then you eat to do more cardio. And just kind of like, you're never tapping into those fat stores to really see that progress that you want. And by doing strength, I just always feel so much better. I have so much more energy and I just have greater confidence. So hopefully you feel that way too. Tiffany and Christina, if you guys have any questions, this is your time to be able to ask one-on-one questions. I wish more people tuned in, but maybe noon just isn't a good time for this group. I used to do them at 11, 9 a.m., 8 p.m., and it's tough to get a group who lives in all different time zones to have a specific time that works. So that's why I try to do it the same time every week. But this is really, for those of you that are watching this on a replay, this is your opportunity to come in and ask questions. I get a lot of people saying, I wish there was more one-on-one time. And I did send out that link to make an appointment if you want to. And I think some of you took me up on that, and they're coming up this week. So this week we are just focusing again, today and tomorrow are our low carb days paired with our HIIT workouts. Wednesday, we add back in strength. I hope you guys are loving the pods, because I certainly am. I love the workout programming that we're doing right now. Tiffany wants me to resend out the link for one-on-one time. I will. I'll put that in I'll put that in our Facebook group, just because I don't know if I have it open in a tab right now. So I'll do that in the Facebook group. I'll put a link to that. But Tiffany, if you have any specific questions, you can ask me now. But yeah, so the fast is coming starting Wednesday night. So make sure that you hit your macro goals on Wednesday. The fast will start when you wake up essentially on Thursday, and we'll break it. We won't work out. You will do your workout on Friday. So Thursday's workout gets pushed to Friday. And Saturday is your treat day or leg day. And yeah, this week, as a heads up, so the way that the Faster Way program, so if you're watching this, don't zone out. This is important. Everybody needs to watch what I'm going to say right now. Faster Way as a company, when you finish your 6 weeks, you roll into the VIP programming, which I am still your coach. I still reach out to you on a regular basis. You move into my VIP group on Facebook where I post daily there. We are going to be, just got an email that was very distracting. Sorry. You will be locked into VIP after this week. So if you would like, if you know you do not want to continue into VIP, make sure that you cancel, and you will be getting how to cancel in your email on Friday. I will also tell you in the comments below this video when I upload it to our Facebook group. So just be aware, if you're like, I'm not liking this program, it is not for me, then you are going to want to cancel by Sunday of this coming Sunday. I hate that you have to do it this early, but hopefully you guys have been loving these workouts. I have been doing these workouts consistently for 3 years. It's the least I've worked out ever in my life, and I feel the best that I do. Our workouts are designed to build upon each other. I kind of make this analogy. The workouts are like having a personal trainer. Our trainers know what you did last month. They know what you're doing right now, and they know what you're going to do next week so that they can build on progress and you continue to see progress and get the results that you want. When you go to like a gym or you're just taking random Peloton classes, you're not building upon what you've already done. You know, sometimes you may even be going backwards, and you don't know for a fact if the programming is well-rounded. So maybe you're doing too many classes that are just upper body, you're not doing any back, or you're not doing any legs. So our strength training programming is amazing. It builds upon itself. It's like having a personal trainer. And for less than the price of one session of a personal trainer, our VIP membership is that for an entire month. So I really, truly believe in our VIP programming. You also continue to have access to the weekly meal plan. We also do monthly challenges, and we do a lot of swag. This month, swag is a free backpack. And so when you are part of VIP, you're constantly getting backpacks, t-shirts, bands, exercise bands, free gear all the time. It's an amazing community. It is super supportive. I'm a part of it myself as a coach, along with all the other coaches. And it's just a great place to be. And I truly love it and believe in it. But if it's something that you know, you're like, you know what, this program isn't for me, make sure that you do go ahead and cancel before Sunday at midnight. I hate that they make you do it this early before the end of your programming. It used to be just by day 6, week 6, but then there were a lot of people requesting refunds, and it was just a lot on the back end. So they did this just because it was too much for our back end. And I get it, I do. But I'd like to be upfront and clear and let people know. Tiffany asked if the 24-hour fasting is every week. Great question. So in the 6-week program, the 24-hour fast is just on Thursday. And when you move into VIP, we do the 24-hour fast once a month, just once a month. Sarah asked, is there a way for us to share Faster Way without being a coach? Yes, you can be an ambassador, and our ambassadors also get paid a commission. For every person that you refer, you do get a commission. I thought that I sent that in an email already, but if I didn't, I'm happy to send you a new link, Sarah. I will put that in the comment section here. Actually, you know what? I actually do have that link right here. So yeah, so our ambassadors, you get $50 per referral, I believe. I shouldn't say believe, that is true. For every person that you refer to a round, you get $50. So if you have a friend that loves or if you love the program and you have a friend that is interested in doing it, I will give you that link, invite new affiliate. Here you go. You just apply to be an ambassador, and I will put this right below here for you, Sarah. Okay. And if anyone is interested in being a coach, Mary Beth's joining now. Mary Beth, we're just kind of finishing up, but if you have any questions, I will stay on to answer anyone's questions that they have. So if you are interested in being a coach, which was one of the best decisions that I made for my business, let me know. I can talk to you about that too. It's a great opportunity. I have a couple of clients who, oh, and here's Connor. He just got home from camp. I have a few clients that chose to become coaches and they're doing amazing. They've already built such a great business. A lot of my successful coaches tend to be former group exercise trainers, nutritionists, people that are already kind of in the client facing business of the health and fitness world. So if that's you, or, sounds like something that you'd love to do, I can talk to you about that too. Anybody else have any other questions before I ask this guy how his first day of camp was? No, Mary Beth, I'm sorry. And, who else joined late? Sarah, did you join late? No, you didn't join late. Tiffany, you joined a little late. If you joined late, this replay will be up shortly. I'm going to also share the one-on-one link. And I guess just make sure that if you are not going to continue into VIP, that you cancel before midnight on Sunday. And that information will all be coming in your email on Friday this week. But I'll include it below this video when I upload it to Facebook, just so that you have it. All right. So thank you guys. All right. So for those that joined late, you've got your 24-hour fast coming up. Starts Wednesday night at 7 p.m. and it ends Thursday at 7 p.m. You'll eat dinner and then you'll go to bed with a full belly on Thursday. And it is optional. And I talk a lot about it in the beginning part of this video. So thank you everybody for joining live, and those that joined late, replay will be up shortly. And I will see you guys right back here next week or during our one-on-one if you schedule one this week. All right. Bye guys.
On the more exciting thing
Yeah.
that I got.
Yeah. What did you do?
They